What's up YouTube? It's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to be looking at Firo. So yesterday I gave you two patterns. First, the rising wedge with a technical target down here, which we've now potentially met. Obviously, right now, if this is finished, we want to see a bottoming out structure. We could come down a little bit more, and that is to this wick over here, $6.50. And as you can see, after this impulsive wave up here, that is where your 0618 is, which is your most retraceable level. All of these levels here, the 382, the 0.5, and the 618, are major key levels of support and resistance. So these are levels that are respected, basically. So we may have found met our technical target to the downside, which is this zone, which I gave you yesterday at $7, and the bottom of that $6.85. So this may be the case, but right now I want to see a bottoming out structure. We are very overextended from the EMA since you've fallen below this 200 moving average. You haven't come back and tested the 20 moving average, and so this is what we're looking out for now. And if we can get above it, that's when and hold that as support, that's when we can start a 4-hour uptrend basically and try and attack the other EMAs above it. So until then, we could be continue falling. Obviously we're going to have a relief rally soon, but we could continue falling either to the bottom here or to the 618, because now you have lost the 0.50. If you can get back above that and confirm that as support, then you're not going to come down here. But until then, this is your technical target here, which we've now touched basically. I want to see a candle closes in around here, which will happen in the next 2 hours. But yeah, if you lose this $6.85 zone, then yeah, we may come down to this wick, or you may just wick down there and get a bounce back above this zone. You don't have to come down there, because this could be the bottom of the wedge, but you could wick down here because there is a wick there basically, and that's where I've put the wedge from, and you usually come to the bottom. But just because that's your target does not mean you have to go there. If you look at the Bitcoin chart since July, it's had loads of rising wedges like these, and it hasn't been meeting its technical target. So yeah, you could have bottomed out, but there's not enough on the chart to say yes, you've bottomed out. I'm going to look at the 1 hour to see if there's anything, but before that, make sure you like this video, subscribe, and turn on the notification bells on. Thank you for getting my channel to 400 subscribers, and let's get my Twitter to 300 followers. I think I'm 20 away or something like that. So what I can see over here is that you did have a double bottom with this neckline over here, and also an ascending triangle, but you broke to the downside, and this is what could be happening to Bitcoin right now. Make sure you watch my Bitcoin update, because as you know, that is the only coin that matters when we're dipping. So what happened is you're bouncing between support, resistance, support, and then you should break to the upside. And let me give you that technical target to the upside. So this would have been your technical target if you broke to the upside at like a nice psychological level, $8 exactly, but you fell to the downside, and so you just put this to the downside, and you can see right now we've met our technical target. So what could be happening is that you could be just coming to this zone to test the bottom of the falling wedge, and actually wicking back above this nice little level here of $7.10. So we could wick up in the next, well, this is the 1 hour, so it's a small time frame, so it's going to be choppy now, because yeah, we're on the 1 hour. We need a bottoming out structure, something like a double bottom, or ascending triangle, or an inverse head and shoulders. But obviously we saw that this one didn't work, and so we fell to the downside and had a technical target at 707, and that's now been met. So I'm going to get the fibs out, go back on the 4 hour, and measure that Evergrande dip, the retrace, the pullback after it. So look where you've come to now. You've come to the 2 at $7.13, and so now you've lost it basically, closed below it, and we've tried to get back above, and you can see we've wicked above it, saying that I don't want to go there. I was up there, but I got rejected. I don't like being up there basically, and so you are now in a target to the 2.272, which is again at the bottom of the falling wedge, rising wedge, sorry, at $6.92, which this is the zone that I gave you yesterday, guys, that I said that could be the bottom. Yeah, and I said that you could also wick down to here just because the wick is there, but again, you don't have to. This is enough down here already. But yeah, if you do lose the 2.272, the 0618 will be an amazing entry point if you're not already in Firo. But do not hold out for that, okay? Because it may not happen at all. Could form a nice double bottom here, or sending triangle, or inverse head and shoulders, and retrace back upwards. I'm also going to cancel this and then look at this little pump up where the ascending triangle was, because that retraced upwards, so we got new targets to the downside. Look at that. So when you lost this low of $7.24, it puts you in a target to the 1618 at $7 exactly, which is a psychological level, guys, a round number. And that is where we're having our bounce right now. Exactly. So I want to see this level hold. If you don't, then you can target these. So obviously if you don't hold the 618, you hit your head, you're going to drop basically to the 2.272. You may not reach it, and that's at 675. You may not reach it. You can obviously come down, maybe hit the 2 at $6.85 and get back above the 1618. If you can do that and then get back above the 1 at $7.24, that's where we're going to start creating this reversal structure, guys. Perfect. That's Firo. Nothing else much to say. You're on free fall mode, so obviously we just can measure every pullback for the next targets to the downside, and you now met your target. So all we want to see is get back above the 1 at $7.24, and that's when we can say, yeah, that we're now starting a new impulsive wave to the upside. But again, it's all on Bitcoin. You are very overextended from the EMA, so we need to come back to them soon. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's Firo update. I'll catch you in the next one, and as always, peace.